MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Washington matchup. We'll find out next on MLB Network.
Batting third, right fielder, number 50.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, number 50 is at least partially known for being a long ball threat, of course. In fact, he's standing on the doorstep of 300 career home runs as he hits here. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1 home. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Winker going back on it. Still ranging back into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up.
So digging in now, number 50. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ty Spanos. He reached on a single in his first try. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of.
So in now for San Francisco, number 50. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Nope. And that misses 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Ready for another shot now, Bryce Harper.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing.
Digging in once again, Victor Robles. He singled his last time up. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Number 50 is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. And now for Washington, Horatio Bruntlett. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah,
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone! Standing in, number 50. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Now batting.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. And he'll be run down between first and second. And a mental mistake that time as he's picked up. Digging in now, number 50. He went deep earlier, and he's 2-for-4 to this point. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of it.
And the second baseman is there to make the play. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game.